Our ducks grew insanely fast in the last couple weeks, and since we already got some chickens, we're starting to build our chicken coop. Before we get started though, I need to scoop up all the dog poop so we don't step on it. And rewatching these videos, I am mortified with how my son was helping scoop it with his hands, and the fact that I didn't even notice. Meanwhile, my husband was looking over the plans and setting up the base of the coop. We ended up picking up an entire grocery bag of poop. I purchased a plan that gives us all the instructions and materials we need, so we are hoping that this doesn't take too long and will be solid from the start without any improvisations or hiccups. We started working on this closer to evening and all the bugs started coming out, so I had to go change because they were eating me up. But we basically ran into some issues right away, and mainly because my husband didn't really look into the instructions properly. After we nailed the base together, we knew something was off, so we looked at the plans and realized the wood needed to be notched so it sits on top of each other snugly and not barely holding on like we had it. So we cut the nails and restarted again. Once that was done, we flipped it over to nail the other side. This is where my husband finds amazing timing to pick up phone calls. Then we flipped it back over and it was ready to start building on top of it. But before we continued, we noticed that we made the box for the chicken coop a half foot bigger, so we had to cut it down again or else the rest of the measurements in the plan wouldn't line up. It seems that so far we've just been fixing mistakes we made.
You are kind that made these plans.
To be fair, the measurements were a bit confusing on the plan, and even after recruiting some help, those guys were confused on them as well. We got the floor, front, and back wall framed today, and that completed day one of